people who are changing our communities and changing lives. News 8's Angie Sharp is introducing us to our 8 nominees for the Jefferson Awards. This week, a woman is fulfilling a promise in honor of someone who died for our country.
The Jefferson Awards, sponsored by Genesis and Weber Auto Group.
Josh Evans and Heath Pickard were friends by chance, family by choice, and so were their wives.
We all considered each other brothers and sisters. We celebrated holidays together, birthdays.
The two soldiers also trained, deployed, and served together, but only one came home.
I remember getting a phone call. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, somebody didn't make it. I can't tell you who, but somebody didn't make it, and I knew. So the first thing I did was I called his wife, and she was just crying, and I didn't know how to help her, how to be the person she needed me to be. So I did what I knew how to do, and I told her I loved her and that her husband had died a hero and that everything was going to be okay because I was there. I was going to make sure I was there.
Specialist Pickard was killed in action in Iraq on October 16, 2008. It's been nearly a decade, and a lot has changed, except Monica Evans' promise. In 2015, she started the Pickard Project, a local organization that helps military members and veterans when other organizations can't. Monica's team puts together blessing bags for our homeless veterans here at home, care packages for our men and women serving overseas, and then there's their own missions.
Our longest one so far was 13 weeks, and it was to save 2 veterans from losing and being evicted from their homes. We were able to keep them in their homes. And that day, when I handed over the final check, I felt this feeling of relief, like that finally one of them or 2 of them or anyone I talked to, anyone I can help, they got what they needed because they chose to trust. And with PTSD and veterans, a lot of them, they have trouble trusting.
Monica knows because her husband has PTSD, and so does she.
I'm not a doctor, but I deal with this mental illness. I deal with a couple others, and I allow wives, children, the vets themselves to call me. I've probably spoken in the last 2 years to 1,500 veterans or active military families.
Monica has also been able to raise hundreds of dollars through fundraisers. She even puts her own money in so that every donation and more goes directly to helping our heroes in need.
When people ask me that question of what percentage goes to the organization, it's 110%.
Her best friend and vice president, Tiffany Niels, says Monica's want to serve comes from pure passion.
She puts everybody before herself, and just nothing is too small, too big for her. She just settles down and decides how she's going to do it, and she does it.
But for Monica, it's the least she can do when she knows others have made the ultimate sacrifice. And she knows it's what Heath would do too.
It's something that I think he would be proud of, and it honors him, and it shows this is the type of person he was. He helped anybody.
In honor of him, we honor her, Monica Evans and the Pickard Project, a 2018 Jefferson Awards nominee. Angie Sharp, WQAD News 8.
Monica is just one of our 8 nominees for the Jefferson Awards. One finalist will be chosen to attend the National Jefferson Awards ceremony in Washington, D.C. this summer. To learn more about the awards and the Pickard Project, go to WQAD.com, type Jefferson in the search box.